Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Factorio. I don't remember the season, I don't remember the episode because it's been a while since I played, but yeah, I'm in the mood for this again, so we're going to get started. I think I pretty much fixed my iron supply problem for the moment. However, I did notice now that we have a new problem, which is our copper supply. Now we have our copper smelters over here, of course, and we have some copper left that we could mine. However, this area here is almost completely gone, and I want to replace this with another bit of copper. Now, I found this little field in between iron ore number 3 and our main factory, which is over here. Only problem is, however, that we have some aliens that we need to take care of, and I think they might just be out of, artillery range. We could take care of these, that one, that one, that one. Oh, actually no, not those ones. But yeah, as you can see, I just have to click, artillery starts flying, and that is some mass genocide right there. However, this we are going to have to do in the old school way. So I'm going to attack this base, I'm going to try and clear it out. However, we have a lot of aliens over here. They don't take too kindly to my expansionist dreams. Ooh, I really should be careful with the train as well. Anyway, yeah, let's be a little bit cheesy here. Yeah, those guys can back me up. My turrets can, or my robots can actually repair. But they can take quite a bit of damage, which is good. Meanwhile, I can try and take out these guys. Now it seems we might... Oh, crap. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And if I'm not close... Oh, crap. Yeah. So that's the thing that happens sometimes. I didn't pay attention to the poison. Anyway, we are going to have to retry that. And I will see you guys in a second. One thing we can do in the meantime, however, is start some research. I forgot about that, but that has run out, so some of the research has changed a little bit. We are making... we lost some techs, we gained some techs, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But this is what we can do. I think we have made all of the things available, including the yellow science. But yeah, let's see. Let's just go for Power Armor Mark II, because I think one of our biggest issues is expansion, or maybe laser turret shooting speed might be nice for more defense. Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and do that one first. Now, I think the problem is, however, that we are not really making this yellow science very fast anymore. We need some materials that we are not producing in abundance. You can see here, these two are working. The rest, however, is not. Now, if we follow this along, this is how I came to the copper problem, I think. Yeah, we don't have enough copper plates here. You can see only a few of these guys are working over here. They are making the low density something. That is the problem, so I follow that back. You can see this is very thinned out. We need a lot more. And that is because, well, most of these are idle now. We need to chuck them over onto these ones. Almost all of these are idle, and it's really not just producing enough. So we have some materials right there still on the belt, and some are still being produced, so we can do a bit of research, but it's not nearly as fast as it could be, or as I would want or need it to be, I think. I'm not sure about the evolution level about the biters. Oh, that poison is very, very dangerous. I have to say, it's a little bit more fair now that the poison is on the ground. You need to do a little bit more of a dance around all of the units. Which, honestly... Oh, crap. There's more down there. Honestly, it's the way it should be, really. But, yeah, I digress. This is a little bit too much combat, not enough progress. So, I will see you guys in a second again. You know what? What am I even thinking? This is Factorio. This is all about automation. Why am I doing things by hand when we could clearly automate the conquering of territories by use of lots of artillery. So I've ordered the construction of a couple more of these units. There should be, oh yeah, the first one is over here. It's going to need some ammo, boxes will be brought over. Basically everything we need to start firing onto that base further down. I don't think I had artillery anywhere near here. I have some artillery up here, which is just too far. So let me just create a new point there for us. Right, very nice. So we have some requester chests. Now the only question is, am I automatically producing requester chests? Because I actually don't think that I am. And that is going to be a problem. That is something we are going to have to fix at some point. But hey, we have some requester chests. We just need to get them over to the robot network. So I'm going to fix that. See you guys in a bit. Alright, well, I fixed the problem. The requester chests are in place. Now really all that we need to do is wait for artillery shells to be brought over. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they should be on its way right now. I don't remember where they are made, but they're supposed to be here. There they are. Right, we have plenty of artillery shells over here. We just need some robots to come bring them over. Should not be a problem. We just have to be a little bit patient. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, with ammo, right. We need to wait for the ammo. Well, doesn't matter. Let's move on to other business for now. We have some artillery, or because yeah, I died another time. You can see I don't have any turrets here anymore. Anyway, the problem will be fixed pretty soon. Let us start the automation of our new copper area. Now we have robots that can do that whole building process for us. So I'm not going to muck around. There we go. Just need to make sure that all of this is lined up to a power supply, which is easily done. There we go. Should have power now. And at this point also we should probably build some roboports. That's the word I'm looking for. Now I should have these in my inventory, but we are playing 0.18, the very latest version. We have new icons, more HD version of all the icons that were there previously, some updated graphics, like the engine unit looks different now, the batteries look different now. Takes me a little bit of time to find where everything is. We have some robots over here, that is all very nice. Anyway, in all of this talking I forgot what I was looking for. Roboports, that's it. How... Ah, there they are. Oh my god. Alright, now just place a roboport over here. We'll place one over there. We'll place one over there as well. Now I don't have enough of these to be placed by myself. I have around 50 in my inventory, but we need to make sure that the roboports get access. So what we will need to do is we need to line out the roboports to go all the way up. Of course they will need to have power. There we go. And then the robots should be able to travel between all the different roboports that we have. Right, now we'll just place this one over here. The only downside to this really is that, well, the robots have to fly a really long distance. Oh, come on, there we go. But it's only for a few small things. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, really. I don't think it is going to be that much of a problem. Anyway. But at least now the roboports can communicate with each other. They can see that, oh, we need more of the mining drills over there. And for sure, these robots should start flying over. Now, these robots also need to notice that I have wood in inventory, which I am auto-trashing, so they immediately come to pick some up. These things also should make sure that things in the area get repaired automatically, but let us just add a couple of laser drills all along the way. And by now, things are starting being built over here automatically without me having to be near them, and even better, we have artillery in the area now. So let us start firing some shells in this area. Of course, these guys are going to gather for a massive push. That is a little bit problematic. I should have built more of these lasers, but we should manage nonetheless. There we go. Not too bad, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it actually is. These bugs have gotten really big and nasty, however. Look at the size of these animals. Jesus. Anyway. That is part of the problem fixed right there. Boom. Boom. These guys are going to try to get to the factory, but they kind of get stuck in the trees, which is fine for me. Artillery still gathers over here. Or is still able to fire over there is what I mean. Look at that. Oh, we have a little bit of iron over here as well. Alright, well, these guys are trying to reach me, but have run out of energy, clearly. Right, there we go. Back into the backpack. Alright, well, then the next problem is, of course, trying to get all of this copper to the factory. Now, it's short enough that we might actually try and run a belt all the way up there, but that feels like cheating. We are going to do it by train. This is the nicest way, if you ask me. So what we are going to need to do here is we need to create a extra railway station, and I think we're going to cut one off over here, like so. And this is a lot of copper, right? So we might make a big train station here. That's it. Alright, I'm going to set this up and I'll be right back. Alright, well, that is taken care of. We have an intersection that should make sure no trains can collide here. So two trains can make use of the same track, which, well, we need to split off somewhere, which I might want to split off right here, actually. And then we could unload it over here. Just need to think about where we need to be. So we have our old copper coming in over here. So yeah, we might just go for a transport belt in between the storage of the oils. Move it up, connect it up to there. I think that should be absolutely fine. That might be a little bit too complicated to make the track bend off over here. However, it might also be the wisest choice. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't got that much experience running the train belts yet, or the train tracks, but I'm thinking we should be able to knock one out over here. Let me check. I need 2 more rail chain signals, I think. And that would mean another regular rail signal as well. Let's see. We would need one over here. I believe we would need one over here. And then we need to place a regular rail signal on that side, so that we can then place the rail chain signal over here coming down. And this right here is already an issue. We don't need that one, I think. We could just put a regular real chain signal over here. Actually, regular real signal over here. And this should just about work, I think. Alright, so we are going to have to try that out, of course. Alright, and now we're going to run this up over here. And then we have a train stop right there. And we will call that copper input 1, because we don't have that one yet, I think. And by now I should have enough materials to craft a train. We need 2 cargo wagons. And I need to get some coal over here, but luckily for us we have coal nearby, so I can actually load the train with coal from the same belt as this one over here. So that should be perfect. Let us have a look. Where is my train? Oh, it's still being made. That one is going to be there. Next train is being made. Alright, well, I will take this opportunity then to make sure that we have a belt. There we go. Put the walls back in place. And of course we need some loaders. 3 of them should be fine. And then of course we would need power. There we go. Got some power. Now we've got this. Get the train on the back there. Oh, that reminds me, this one would also need coal. As well as a source of power, of course. There we go. Maybe put a light in here so we can see what's going on. And now we can make a schedule. So we will add a station. This will be copper input number 1, and we will need copper ore number 1. Now the wait condition will be a empty cargo or time passed of 30 seconds, and here we will have either full cargo or the time passed of 30 seconds. It has fuel. Let's just put it on automatic. Hopefully this guy is not going to, well, copper input inaccessible from current. No, but you need to go to copper ore 1. He can go there. If you can go here, then he can go back. Right? Should not be a problem. And hopefully we manage to make things in such a way that these guys are not going to crash into into each other. I'm not sure about that yet, but yeah. Portable fusion reactor. Let's see, what do we need to do for nuclear stuff? I would like to have nuclear stuff. Where does this lead to? Refined flammables. Doesn't lead to anywhere. Stronger explosives. Laser turret shooting speed, number 7. Weapon damage. Yeah, let's go for that one, I guess. It's a very expensive one, but it will be fine. Alright, so I'm going to finish setting this up. See you guys in a second. Alright, well, here we are. Let us make sure that this gets a proper home. So we could run this over like so. And this can be divided. Right, that should be absolutely fine. And then we could take our first belt over here. Go underneath. And we could make this the central input. So that whatever comes out of these for now will be added onto our main belt. And then we need to see about our other supply. The other supply is also emptying out quite a bit. Right? We could get more out of it, and we will. But for now... let us see. Need to run up over here for a second and see how this goes. Right, so we have two separate things going up. So it would be nice if we could feed both of these belts from the one that we have coming up, or even better, that we will get another train cart, or we can split these up 2 times. So one will be split up here, the other will split up another time as well. So let us have a look. How would that look? Split over here. This one would be split, and in those two would be combined. No, that doesn't make sense. Right, you know what? Let's not overthink it too much. We don't need all that much copper. We do need it, but it's not a problem if we... yeah, don't have a huge amount coming in. For now, I'm only using 2 rows for copper coming in. That is something that is not a lot, considering how many options we actually have to bring them in over there. We have possibly 4 to even 5 maybe belts of copper ore that we could bring up from the miners that we have. I'm only using 2 for now. So we could very easily expand this whole system. And for the future we might actually want to do that, but for now this will be fine. We'll run this over here, get rid of this tree trunk. I don't want to put it over here because I want to have miners over there later on. So we'll just get in the way of things. Alright, now let's have a look. I need a splitter. We will have a splitter over here, a splitter over there. There we go. Actually, it needs to go back a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so that will go onto this belt right here. And then we had another belt going up, which would be this belt right there. We could actually put one splitter before the others. And split that up to here. Look at that, this is the wrong way around. There we go. That was the problem. It's like, what's going on here? There's more than enough supply, it's not going anywhere. Anyway, that should fix our copper ore supply problems for now. These ones are empty. That one's empty. Get rid of all of this. Actually, we do still need that one. That one is empty. Yeah. Little things like this is going to keep us occupied for quite some time. Now, hopefully, this is going to increase the amount of copper coming down over here. We could actually take the time to increase or like upgrade the yellow belt into red belts. We might actually really want to do that. But for now, let's have a look at how the copper ore is doing. It's going to take a little while to get up there. And of course, the train... here we go. This is a problem. This is exactly what I was afraid of. So this guy is going to go back to copper ore 1. Once he clears the track, this guy should be able to continue. He's still checking. And now he continues. Right. So something is going wrong here, and I don't know exactly what. Maybe we would need another one of these. Over here somewhere. But that might also not be the case. I am not entirely sure. Anyway, this guy is continuing on. We're going to have to keep an eye on this. And if you know how to fix this problem, please let me know in the comments below. It shouldn't happen anywhere else, I think. All of the other trains should be driving without a problem. We have several right now. We actually have a lot. We have 9. Wow, we have coal outpost number 1. That's another one that isn't working for some reason. That's another thing that we might have to fix. We will have to fix. Actually, because of course we need the coal. Otherwise everything will stop working at some point. Anyway, yeah. Let me go and check that out as well. Well, interesting. I removed 2 little things over here and now it's going again. So apparently the problem is fixed. That is good because we need the coal. And this thing has been standing still for quite some time, I think. So definitely should be filling up as much as possible, then moving its way back in here because, well, where does all the coal go? We have a little bit here to feed the train itself. A little bit there to feed the train as well. Then it's going down to feed another train, maybe? Or not even, no, it just goes down, 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 down. This is where we need to follow back our own logic. So it goes down, 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 feeds this train, which, well, it's out of reach, we can't take a look, but, oh yeah, it still has fuel. Then it continues on to the north. And then it goes to the production of explosives, which will then be used for shells, which will then be used for artillery shells, along with the radars. Yeah. So it's quite important that we have that coal back up and running. So otherwise our artillery is going to run out pretty soon. Right, so now we have coal coming in again. Very nice, and this other coal, of course, is going over to the north. Yeah, split off in 2 ways, so it goes up. This actually is not that much of a problem yet, but wow. This is a bit of a mess, isn't it? I mean, it works, don't get me wrong. Oh, it's split off of those 2 belts. Then half of these 2 belts is combined onto a single belt, which then continues up to the right, goes down over here, goes to the right over there, goes up onto this belt, which goes down, goes to the right, goes down, and is then split up over my smelteries, my iron plate smelteries, as well as copper plate smelteries, and probably even my steam engines, which thank God we are not relying on anymore, because we would have been completely out of luck. Now we have some more coal over here that we could mine as well. We might actually have to go and do that and then run it into the base and, yeah, connect it up to these lines over here. And I think we actually are going to do that, but hey, for now we've got some coal coming in again. Problem solved for now. I wonder, did we actually already research nuclear power? Because I'm not sure that we did. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played. And I have never in my life built a nuclear power plant, which would be quite cool to do. Flying robot frames. Oh man, so many icons look different now. It's a little bit confusing. What is this? Beacons, okay. That's new. Chemical plant. Also looks different. Centrifuge. Ah, we have a centrifuge. Fuge. So that works. We have an electrical mining drill, offshore pumps, pump jacks, nuclear reactor, heat pipes, heat exchangers, steam turbines. Yeah, so we do actually have the ability to make nuclear power. Now, I don't think we need it, because if we look at the power supply, we are producing way more than we're actually in need of. We have an enormous amount of charge in the accumulator, so that might just be a waste of time. Yeah. So what else is there? We have braking force, lab research speed, working robots, rocket silo. What do we need to research for rocket silo? We need to research productivity module 3. Alright, so that would be up next. I think we can actually add it to the list. Actually, no, we can't. But it's a little bit more important that we get this one, so we can continue on with the rocket silo. Because that is going to need a lot of other stuff as well, which we need to make to actually launch the rockets. And I would love to launch the rocket by myself for the first time and have you guys as a witness. Anyway, I think we've been playing for some time already, tinkering a little bit. And it seems so far the trains are continuing on quite fine, but they might have just been missing each other and not running into the problem that, and you know, it's not a guarantee for future success. They might run into the problem again. Now, why do we have this pole out in the middle of nowhere? That is very strange. We can get rid of that one. It's so cool that you have robots and they just do things for you, right? It's just really amazing. Anyway, we have a lot of aliens all around us. We need more resources at some point. We have 1.1 million iron ore over here, 1.8 million iron ore over there. And of course we have an iron outpost over here, so it would be perfect if we could continue on to the north, make another base over here, and just connect it up to this rail line when this iron is gone. But for now, yeah. Oh, this is another thing, right? These are all empty. So that's another thing that we... these are empty. We can get rid of those. That one, that one. We can get rid of those. Actually, we might be able to do this from a long distance as well. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, that works. We don't need those to be built. However... yeah, we do need that. And of course we need to hook up the power. So we will use a ghost image to build this as well. We don't need this, of course. It would be built because it was part of the plan, I suppose, and it could be built right there, but we definitely don't need it. Anyway, do the same thing over here, I guess. And again, we don't need those. Right, and then we need to hook up the power. And then that should be built pretty soonish, I hope. And then we will have a little bit more coal coming in again. Now, what is taking damage right here? This corner of the base. Well, this is a little bit... you can see we don't even get ammo up in here. We just do it purely on laser turrets. It's not perfect, but it works. Anyway, like I said, we've been playing for some time already, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment below and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. It does really help me and grow the channel. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.